Hello students, in this session I will continue the topic land, soil, water, natural vegetation and wildlife. Let's begin with water. Water is a vital renewable natural resource. 3/4 of the Earth's surface is covered with water. Therefore, the Earth is also called water planet. The oceans cover 2/3 of the Earth's surface and support plant and animal life. The ocean water is saline and not fit for human use. Fresh water accounts only 2.7%. Nearly 70% of this occurs as ice sheets and glaciers in Antarctica, Greenland, and mountain regions, hence inaccessible. Only 1% of the fresh water is available for human use. It is found as groundwater. Total volume of water remains constant. It is in constant motion, cycling through the oceans, the air, the land, and back again through the processes of evaporation, precipitation, and runoff. This is referred to as the water cycle. Now let's know use of water. Water is used for agriculture, industries, generating electricity, and household work. Factors leading to shortage of water. First is human factors. Increasing population, rising demand for cash crops, increasing urbanization, and rising standard of living are the major factors leading to shortages in the supply of fresh water. Natural factor for the shortage of water are drying up of water resources, variation in seasonal or annual precipitation. Next topic is causes of water pollution. The first is overuse. Next is pollution make it unfit for use. Next is discharge of untreated or partially treated sewage. Agricultural chemicals and industrial effluents in water bodies are major contaminants. Most of these chemicals, being non-biodegradable, reach human bodies, plants, and animals through water. Let's study methods of conservation of water. Number first, forest and other vegetation covers slow the surface runoff and replenish ground water. Second is water harvesting. Third is water is used for irrigating fields. The canal should be properly lined to minimize losses by water seepage. Fourth is sprinklers effectively irrigate the area by checking water losses. Next is in dry regions, drip or trickle irrigation is very useful. The valuable water resource can therefore be conserved by adopting these means of irrigation. Now we will study about natural vegetation and wildlife. Natural vegetation and wildlife exist between the lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere that we call biosphere. In the biosphere, living beings are interrelated and interdependent on each other for survival. This life-supporting system is known as ecosystem. Now let's see what plants provide us. Plants provide us with timber, give shelter to animals, produce oxygen we breathe, protects soil, so essential for growing crops, act as shelter belts, help in storage of underground water, give us fruits, nuts, latex, turpentine oil, gum, medicinal plants, and also the paper. Now let's study the importance of wildlife. Wildlife includes animals, birds, insects, as well as the aquatic life forms. Animals provide us milk, meat, hides, and wool. Insects like bees provide us honey, help in the pollination of flowers, and act as decomposers. The birds feed on insects and act as decomposers as well. Vulture feed on dead livestock, is a scavenger and considered a vital cleanser of the environment. Distribution of natural vegetation. The growth of vegetation depends primarily on temperature and moisture. The major vegetation types are grouped as forests, grasslands, scrubs, and tundra. In areas of heavy rainfall, huge trees may thrive. As the amount of moisture decreases, the size of trees and their density reduces. In the regions of moderate rainfall, short stunted trees and grasses grow, forming the grasslands. In dry areas of low rainfall, thorny shrubs and scrubs grow. In such areas, plants have deep roots and leaves have thorny and waxy surface to reduce loss of moisture by transpiration. Tundra vegetation of cold polar regions comprise of mosses and lichens. Classification of forest. Forests are broadly classified as evergreen and deciduous depending on when they shed their leaves. Evergreen forests do not shed their leaves simultaneously in any season of the year. Deciduous forests shed their leaves in a particular season to conserve loss of moisture. These forests are further classified as tropical or temperate based on their location in different latitudes. Let's study why do we need conservation of natural vegetation and wildlife. Changes of climate and human interferences can cause the loss of natural habitats for the plants and animals. Many species have become vulnerable or endangered, and some are on the verge of extinction. Some natural factors for extinction are soil erosion, forest fires, tsunami and landslides, etc. Some human factors for extinction are deforestation, constructional activities, poaching, etc. Animals are poached for collection and illegal trade of hides, skins, nails, teeth, horns, as well as feathers. Some of these animals are tiger, lion, elephant, deer, black buck, crocodile, rhinoceros, snow leopard, ostrich, and peacock. Now, at last, we will study the measures to conserve natural vegetation and wildlife. The first one is national parks, wildlife sanctuaries, biosphere reserves are made to protect our natural vegetation and wildlife. Second is conservation of creeks, lakes, and wetlands is necessary to save the precious resource from depletion. Number third point is awareness programs like social forestry and One Mahotsav should be encouraged at the regional and community level. Fourth one is school children should be encouraged for bird watching and visiting nature camps so that they appreciate the habitat of varied species. Number last, fifth is many countries have passed laws declaring that the trades as well as killing of birds and animals are illegal. In India, killing of lions, tigers, deers, great Indian bustards, and peacocks have been banned. I hope you have understood the topic. Thank you for watching.